Hey friends. As you know, we've been talking a lot about words the last couple times that I shared, and specifically the idea that words matter. And they matter a lot, and I think that's something that we can agree on after chatting the last two times. I personally have always been fascinated by words. Since I was a little girl, I have loved reading words. I love listening to stories. I love hearing my friends and family share what's important to them, share what's on their heart. I think words are fascinating, and I think part of that is because of the power that words have. Do you remember the sign from my kitchen? Do you remember what it says? It was 3 little lines. Say what you mean what you say, and don't say it mean. So we've talked about the first one and the importance of being honest. And the last time I encouraged all of us to share to make sure that what we say, our words, honors God and is actually worth telling, that there's stories and things that we should be saying and sharing. But today I want to talk about that last line, don't say it mean. God gave us voices as a powerful gift, and our voices and words have the potential to do harm and to hurt. And they also have, like I was telling Susie a while ago, they have the power to build up, and they have the power to heal, even to protect. And this is just not my opinion, that words are both bad and good, that they have the potential for destruction and the potential for building something up. It's actually God's opinion also. Proverbs 12:6 says this: "The words of the wicked are like a murderous ambush, but the words of the godly save lives." Words have the power to tear down. They have the power to destroy. But they also have the power to encourage, to build up and heal. And who is in control of your tongue? Who's in control of your tongue? You are. Who's in control of my tongue? I am. And because we're the ones that are in control of this gift of God, right? Our tongues, our voices, our words, we have to be very, very careful to guard the words that we are using. So the third line of my little sign in the kitchen was, don't say it mean. We need to watch how we use words, and instead of saying things in a mean way, in an unkind way, in a way that makes somebody feel belittled, makes them feel small or unimportant, we are to sprinkle our words with kindness, and we're to sprinkle our words with love. And isn't this the truth, right? That when we hear those things, we feel encouraged, we feel better. Proverbs 16:24, I love this verse. Listen carefully, friends. Gracious words are like honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Wow. Take a look at this. I have a little when I was thinking of what I was going to share with you, I thought about this honey and my jar. I want you to just think about, like, here's just a dry piece of toast, right? But if we take some honey, look at this, and we drizzle it on there, that's what words of kindness, what gracious words look like. I'm going to take a bite. It's so good. I just want to dunk the whole thing in there. Friends, that's what it is, right? We are to coat our words with honey, with sweetness, with kindness. And why should we do it? Why should we do it? Like, I like asking myself that question, like, why? And I came up with 3 things then, just real quickly, that I'd like to share with you. So why should we take a minute to say something in a kind way instead of a mean way? First one is that our words show what's in our heart, right? In Luke 6, it says that what is in our heart pours out of our mouth. And so we want our hearts to be pure. We want our hearts to be Christ-like. And so the words that we say should come from that pure place, that place of goodness. And our words should be a reflection of the fruit that is growing, the good fruit that is growing in our hearts. The second reason that we should say things in a kind way is that our words are a testimony. People are always looking at one another. Don't know if you ever noticed that. People are always watching each other. That means people are watching you, right? And as Christians, we need to be careful that the words that we use are examples that glorify God, honors Jesus. Our words can actually encourage and build up the faith in others. And that just is amazing to me, to think that a word I say to someone might encourage them in their relationship, might build them up in their walk with God. Our words are a testimony. The third reason is because being kind and loving is what we are called to do, friends, right? Ephesians 4:29 says this, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Since our positive and powerful words can build people up, we should be using those kind of words often. We want our words to be gentle. We want our words to be loving. Our words should comfort other people. Our words should encourage them in their greatness. Our words should move them closer to God. We want our words to make others feel loved. And so as I wrap up these thoughts on words matter, I just want to remind us all to say what we mean what we say, and don't say it mean. When we use honest words in a kind way, we have the power to change another person's day. And you know what? More importantly, we have the power to change that person's life. An easy place to start using honest and kind words is with the people that live with you or your close family and friends. The simplest way to start this is just with please and thank you. Please and thank you. Just softens our voices, softens our words. And then take it a little further, right? Think of an honest compliment. Maybe comment something on something that they did for you. Or tell them that something they did made you smile. Tell them that your life is better with them in it. Tell them that they are loved, right? Easy ways to incorporate kindness into our words. So friends, thank you so much for letting me share with you these last couple times on Words Matter. I want you to know my life is better because you are in it for sure. So I'm giving each one of you a big hug. And as always, love you. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.